It's an all-sports opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. They've got Tyler Hero. He's out there with Terry. Rozier. Bam Adebayo is out there with Butler. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. So it's Miami now. After the basket by Chicago. Here's Hero. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible. Well, he brings the heat. Hero giving the people what they came to see.
Outside Levine. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Pass to Highsmith. Back to Rozier. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Adebayo. Outside Butler. Off target with the 3. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And, Coach, when we get to the playoffs, Jimmy Butler plays his best basketball.
Well, Brian, look, it's tangible. You see his numbers go up in the postseason. Butler's been the #1 option on multiple finals teams. That puts him in rare company.
Giddey with it. Now guarded by Rozier. Outside for Levine. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Adebayo is screen on White. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Hero outside. The 3. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Yeah, he's crafty in the 2-man game. Hero getting the space he needs.
Giddey against Hero. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Adebayo. Fast break Miami. Here's Highsmith. It's rebounded by Levine.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. I wanted to know how he planned on tackling the Jimmy Butler problem. He told me, I want to make everything as hard for him as possible, anything we can do to bother him and to get him to be even a little less aggressive, trying to put out the fire before it starts. That's the plan. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And that one's good. Giddey.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Adebayo is screen on Giddey. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hero's got 8. The Bulls have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Here's Highsmith. 3-pointer, no good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
White drives in. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Well, at first, White shows the burst. Then the control off the drive.
Rozier with it. And it's Giddey picking him up. White against Rozier. Here's Highsmith. No good on the 3. Chicago leading. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Vucevic, the pass to Giddey. Over Butler. And it's Giddey missing. Miami has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first.
Yeah, and Butler pretty scary when he gets out in transition.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Levine draws the double. Pass to Giddey. White on the wing. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 6.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Highsmith passes to Hero. 23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Rozier. Pass to Highsmith. Launches it. Knocks down the triple. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Giddey with 4 on the clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
It's on Tyler Hero.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Josh Giddey taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Giddey. Stolen by Giddey. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Chicago ahead. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
What's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Bam Adebayo. Terry Rozier is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Butler, and it's Highsmith in at the power forward position. Now here's Levine. 15 in his last outing. Oh, determined bucket from Levine.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat stand. That was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time.
No one covering. Hero's got 11 points.
Well, that's the danger of giving Hero a look from deep.
And it's Giddey off the drive. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Hero against Giddey. There's the triple. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago trailing here. Right side, Levine. Outside, Williams. Pass to Giddey. Williams, a screen on Hero. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 3. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Miami Heat. On Friday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs.
And that game against Portland is going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year.
Chicago making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Now here's White. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Vucevic, a screen on Hero. Back to White. From behind the arc. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Well, Stan, you talk about a late bloomer. Kobe White has shown that he might be just that.
Well, Brian, everything has come together for him. He's improved on defense. He's improved his decision-making. He got that second contract and a bigger role, and he is playing great.
They might have the best hair in the NBA. Now here's Rozier, trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to the Lakers. White with the steal. Vucevic finds ball. Wing shot on the way. And there's another one for the Bulls. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Rozier against White. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And a vicious slam by Rozier, really sticking it to them.
White looking it over. Outside Levine. Over Butler. Rebound Miami. On the break. Rozier from outside. It's hauled in by White. The Bulls have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. The kick out to Ball. Here's Williams. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Levine. Outside, Williams. Outside for Levine. The three from Ball. That shot off the mark. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year.
They had some real back-and-forth battles last year. Hopefully we see more of the same going forward.
White, good.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Rozier outside. Pass to Highsmith. Here's Butler. Poke loose and stolen by Williams. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, what's great about Kobe White is his commitment to raising his game. You look at him season to season, and he's always trying to do more.
Craig on the wing. 1 second left. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Chicago ahead. They lead by a bucket. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
They're not showing enough fight defensively. Take some pride getting some stops. This is when your leader has to step in and say something.
All right, guys, let's swing it. Glad you could join us.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
We've got Buzelis. Lonzo Ball is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Smith. And it's Horton Tucker in at the three, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's Ball. After the basket by Miami. Pass to Horton Tucker. The life of an NBA head coach, Stan, is not easy. You've lived it. What's the toughest part of the job? Don't say dealing with the media.
Well, no, it's not. Look, Brian, I think people would easily say it's the time spent away from home, and it's also the losing, quite honestly. But I think what my family had the hardest time with was how consumed I was as a coach during the season. So even when I was home, all I was doing was thinking about basketball.
And how many losses have you endured as a broadcaster, Coach?
0. Undefeated, Brian, undefeated.
Second half getting started, about a minute played. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
And Ball gets it to go.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
That's good from Robinson on the assist by Richardson. Robinson's got his first points of the night.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Ball passes to Horton Tucker. Back to Ball. To the middle. Pass to Buzelis. Just 4 to shoot. Smith inside. Love's there. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Robinson to 3. And the three-pointer goes. Robinson's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Oh, got that one up quick. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And a fast break now for the Bulls.
An aggressive defender. Ball has a keen awareness for when to go after steals.
Outside Love. The 3 is up. The offensive rebound.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's White. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Now here's Giddey. He has 6. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Here's Larson. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Well, that kind of vision is exactly what they need out of Hawkins.
Stolen by Burks. Here's Larson. He's checked by Carter. The kick out to Johnson. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Giddey against Burks. Fires from the wing. Again, the Bulls score.
So pure to watch Giddey pop like that. The guy can score it.
Burks with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Now here's Giddey. Give him 8. That one falls. Giddey's got 10 points in the game.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
Here's Burks.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Miami shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he drops the first.
At the line for the Heat.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Outside Levine. Shoots over Burks. The shot no good. Got it off in time.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
We thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Chicago ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. Terry Rozier is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. DeSumo on the wing, pounded by Rozier. Shot clock at 6. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Giddey. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
Rozier outside. And stolen by Williams. Levine with it. Now guarded by Butler. Butler against Levine. Williams up top. Nifty move. And Williams punches it home.
Well, when Levine looks to pass, it makes him so much more valuable.
Hero outside. Pass to Rozier. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. To the inside. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Giddey against Hero. Here's Levine. Oh, Levine gets by the contact.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Heat trail by 5. And Rozier, here we go. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Look how Rozier just slices inside. He doesn't hold himself back on the drive at all.
And that one's good. Giddey. And the Bulls lead by 5.
When his team needs him, Giddey steps up. And you love to see a guy with that kind of fire.
Outside for Butler. From deep. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking at.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Levine. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Love with the defensive effort. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Miami Heat. It's a 5-point game. Butler. Outside for Rozier. Vucevic against Love. Inside. Adebayo. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Levine. Fires the 3. Rebound Miami.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Hero for 3. Williams grabs the board. The Bulls have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Yeah, I question getting into Levine that much because you know he can do this to him.
Kobe White, he's checked in for DeSumo. Highsmith, he's checked in for Miami. Miami has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Oh, he nails it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end. That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
To the paint. Here's Levine. Nails the baby hook.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And so here is Chicago. They lead by 7. Outside Giddey. White against Rozier. White can't hit. Hero, the pass to Rozier. And he sinks it. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside for Levine. Knocks down the long J. And so Chicago takes the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A.
and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the 1 spot. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Mathurin with a screen on Giddey. Halliburton, no good. Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Levine against Mathurin. Levine's shot is off.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Greg, in January 2020, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Williams and the Bulls with another miss.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
From deep three-point land. And Indiana. Another three.
Pass to his teammate.
Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner, and he said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Fellas?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Right the pass to Levine. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Halliburton finds Siakam. Siakam sets a screen for Mathurin. 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Pacers 4th.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Giddey against Halliburton. Giddey, no good. Indiana leading by 5. Now the Pacers moving it up.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Taken away by Williams. There's 1:54 left here in the first quarter. Williams, a screen on Halliburton. Giddey, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in the position where they need to start over.
Buries it from three-point range.
And there's the competitive fire of Levine, getting the 3 points back for them as quick as he can.
Halliburton looking around. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Halliburton's got 5 now.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And it's White missing. Pacers leading by 7. Halliburton outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Giddey kicks to Williams. On the wing, Giddey. Still without a basket. Basket good.
And letting his offense come to him naturally. Good seeing Giddey take and make those kinds of shots.
Outside Mathurin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Deflects the pass. Turner with the steal. Halliburton outside. And he converts the layup. Halliburton's got his third basket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Pacers up by 5. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Siakam's shot is off. Bulls trail by 3. Outside, Ball. To the middle. And Vucevic throws it down.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, legit threat to finish it with authority.
Halliburton for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 10.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Ball up top. He's covered by Halliburton. Nembhard grabs the board. Pacers leading by 4. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And, Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a two-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Now, here's Siakam. Nothing on the board. Halliburton, not as good off the back rim and in.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Outside, Ball. Outside, Levine. Outside, Ball. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Pacers leading by 3, and a wide open look for Halliburton. Drains it from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Out to White. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Back to White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. The putback. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Last time they met was in Indiana.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight?
And the Pacers with possession here. After the miss from Vucevic.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now, here's Vucevic. 14 points from him the last game against Atlanta.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collecting huge amounts of rebounds.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. Horton Tucker comes in for Vucevic, and it's Carter in for Ball.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Pass to Levine. Goes up from the top of the key. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Yeah, there's the versatility Levine brings to your team. This guy can go on scoring runs and keep you afloat.
Turner finds Siakam. Rebound collected by Levine. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Out to Smith. To the wing on the left. Now, Horton Tucker. Levine for 3, sinks the three-pointer. And now a 3-point Chicago lead. And so, it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Bulls. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Looking at the Bulls, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, Taking a look now at that first half. How about the strong play of Zach LaVine?
Yeah, he's high point so.
And that's a halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. The guard set is Giddey and White. Smith is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's LaVine in at the small forward. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Now, here's Craig. And here is Giddey. 6 on the shot clock, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
You can see the long, lanky frame of Josh Giddey on display.
To the inside. Here's Wiseman, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. Number 1, the Pacers.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
Bruce Ellis is checked in for Torrey Craig. Chicago leading by 4. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side. Obi Toppin is a showman. Put him near the cup and watch what happens.
And so it's Giddy with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
And it's Weissman at the elbow. Here's Neesmith. Chicago grabs the miss.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for Indiana. So for the Bulls, Phillips, he's checked in for Buzelis. Terry comes in for Levine. And it's Dosunmu in for White. Got that one up quick. Halliburton's got 20.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
Pass to Phillips. From outside, off the mark. Pacers trail by 5. Back to Mathurin. Turner passes to Siakam. Wants to get it to Nembhard, and does.
Excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
Smith outside. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. On the wing, Giddy. Nembhard covering. Terry outside. Fires the 3. And again, Chicago. No good. Pass to Halliburton. And here is Siakam. Back to Halliburton. We've got 1:28 left here in the third quarter. Chicago leading by 5. Terry outside. Now Giddy. Here's Phillips. Pass to Dosunmu. Terry outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Loads it up there for Siakam. 51 seconds left to play here in the third. Giddy the pass to Dosunmu. Down low. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Jalen Smith taking flight. Get up, young fella.
Now, here's Halliburton. Defended by Dosunmu. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
At the line for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton. 2 shots. The play is under video review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the... In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is out there with Bryant. And it's Halliburton in at the point. And the foul on Chris Duarte. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Chicago on defense. There's a screen, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
You know, the second half has been a series of distractions for him. After one turnover in the first, been a disaster.
So for the Bulls, Levine's checked in for Taylor Horton-Tucker, and it's wide in for Duarte. Ball dishes to Williams. To the paint. Here's Levine. Comes up empty down low. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Ball slams it in.
And really an outstanding combination of length and athleticism. Ball is the perfect guy to take it coast to coast.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Vucevic with the block. Outside White. The kick out to Williams. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Halliburton for three. They get it again. Halliburton on the wing. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Vucevic, a screen on Halliburton. Ball dishes to Vucevic. Back to Ball. From deep. Good on the triple. Ball's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Pass to Levine. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Levine's got 20.
I tell you, we think of him as a dunker, but you've got to appreciate Levine's touch and his creativity.
Halliburton for three. That doesn't go either for Halliburton.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Ball with the bucket. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And it falls over the rim and in. 22 points for him.
Boy, always ready to play up-tempo basketball. Tyrese Halliburton stops on the pull-up. That is nice.
Ball. Williams with a clean look. A second chance effort.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Levine against Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. Levine can't hit. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 14. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
Here's Vucevic. There's the drive.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Ball against Halliburton. And he makes good on the layup. Halliburton's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
Ball up top. He's covered by Halliburton. Back to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Back to Bryant. Nembhard with it. White's there. 6 to shoot. Siakam with it. Williams picks him up. Halliburton for 3. The shot will not fall.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Levine kicks to Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Ball against Halliburton. Williams sends a screen for Ball. And contact on the shot. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
At the line for Chicago, Patrick Williams.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's White. Can't hit from the elbow. And the Pacers call time here. They're trailing by 10. Guys, what do you think?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And
safe to say they don't particularly like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. Now here's Hero. Offline with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Siakam gets the bucket.
Well, you know Siakam getting in that close is pretty much automatic.
Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Allie?
I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton, and Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
Good job there. Allie, thanks.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero, so confident in his ability to connect from deep.
And Grant, the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Now here's Adebayo. Off target from outside.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Mathurin passes to Turner. Let's go with a 3. They get it back. Pass to Siakam. And here's Nembhard. Back to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
What a throwdown. Siakam making sure no one gets in his way.
Hero outside. Outside for Rozier. To the left wing. Butler up top. Here's Highsmith. 5 on the clock. There's a screen. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Butler can't get it to go. The Pacers have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. And here's Mathurin. Butler covering. Back to Turner. And he drives in. Pass to Mathurin. And then Turner with the dunk.
Yes, slamming it down off the drive, and the defense had no response for the incoming Turner.
And here's Butler outside. And again, no good by Miami. Pacers leading by 7. And stolen by Adebayo. No good with a layup.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And then Turner with the dunk.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's Highsmith. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Adebayo. Here's Highsmith. Gets an open look and hits it.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Now here's Halliburton. Oh, misses the dunk.
Yeah, and I can't help but remember Tyrese Halliburton in the 2024 All-Star Game. A spectacular performance from him in that one. And the icing on the cake, him dropping the shot that took the East point total to over 200 points.
He buries it from 3.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Highsmith. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And Hero with the heroic slam.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. It's a 5-point game. Nembhard outside. Halliburton, a screen on Rozier. Halliburton looking over the floor. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Running the pick and roll with just tremendous patience and poise. Halliburton reading the defense so well He exploited that opening.
Highsmith passes to Rozier. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Count that one.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Siakam for a big guy can be slippery.
Heat trail by 7. Hero, the pass to Rozier. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Highsmith. The 3-ball. And Rozier good for 3.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Stolen by Hero. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Pacers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
They've got Terry Rozier. He's out there with Tyler Hero. Jimmy Butler out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Heat. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end, and there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Turner finds Matherin. 4 on the clock. They swipe it. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Butler, a screen on Siakam. Highsmith passes to Hero. Here's Highsmith. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 5. And again, Miami with a triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And it's Turner, that time on the assist by Halliburton. Turner's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Hero, no good.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Matherin passes to Nembhard. Here's Halliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game. Jovic, he's checked in for Miami.
First team foul. Now in the game.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Butler. Pass to Jovic. Now Rozier. He drops it from range. Rozier's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now Halliburton. 13 points in the game. From downtown, Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Miami has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Well, Brent, there are only a handful of players in the league with the big game experience of Butler.
Yeah, and those big games, BA, are where he's had some of his best moments. It's been on several different teams as well. So the bigger the game gets, the bigger Jimmy Butler appears to show up.
The 3, Matherin. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 3rd assist of the night. Hero, left side. The 3. They get it again. Pass to Jovic. And here's Butler outside. The 3 dropped in by Jimmy Butler.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by Rozier. Now here's Nembhard. He's guarded closely. Here's Mathurin. Kicks it out to Siakam. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Fast break Miami. Here's Hero. Jovic passes to Butler. Rozier against Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it to Hero. Puts up a 3. Oh, and Turner with a block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
So for Miami, Love is checked in for Adebayo. Jaquez comes in for Jovic. And Richardson subbed in for Hero. And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Heat making a change here. Burks is checked in. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. They set the screen. Here's Halliburton. Jaquez grabs the board.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And it's Butler off the drive. Butler goes on the run and finishes.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Driving inside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Out left to the wing. Nembhard outside. Halliburton outside. Fires from deep. Indiana again missing. Rozier left side. Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Miami Heat. He dropped 3 threes in that. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Miami Heat.
They've done a lot.
Thanks for joining us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Toppin. Then it's Shepard. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Wiseman in at the 5. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, but those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
And it's Wiseman missing. Heat leading by 7. Robinson passes to Richardson. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I like to see Josh Richardson showing you he can get up and rattle the rim a little bit.
Pass to Toppin. Takes a 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Here's Jovic. They get it back. Outside Jaquez. From outside the arc. Counted from distance. Jaquez has got his first 3 points of the game.
And you can see Jaquez is getting more and more comfortable operating off the ball.
Up top, Nesmith. Jaquez covers. McConnell against Jaquez. Pass to Shepard. 6 to shoot. And here's Wiseman. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Richardson, the pass to Jovic. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Pacers trail by 9. Pulls up on the wing. Love grabs the miss. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Richardson, no good. Indiana's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Shepard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Kevin Love. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Here's Christopher. He's marked by McConnell. Right side, Jaquez. Pass to Highsmith. Here's Christopher. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Left side, Neesmith shoots over Jaquez, and Neesmith gets it to go. Neesmith's got his first points of the game.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who said of his all-star point guard, his knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Rozier, he's checked in for Miami. Burks comes in for Christopher. It's Mathurin with a drive. The shot, no good. Oh, nice D from Rozier.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And that one drops. And it's a 12-point Miami lead.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Halliburton outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Can they get it? And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Alex Burks.
Can't be overzealous with Halliburton. When you are, he embraces that, and he got the whistle.
And the Heat making a change here, and he can't hit the second. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Butler passes to Highsmith. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Highsmith's got 9.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Siakam, pass to Halliburton. Siakam in the post. 6 points for him. Turner finds Siakam. On the wing, Mathurin. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Here's Butler. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Miami up. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assistant to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Tyler Hero is out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Butler. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And it's Highsmith missing.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Rozier looking around. Takes it inside. Pass to Adebayo. Three-pointer off the mark.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Ooh, Halliburton leaving no doubt.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Adebayo passes to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Down low. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
I didn't know if they could match that last slam, but it only took them a couple of moments.
Hey, not the best interior defense on those last few trips, but who cares? That was awesome.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Hero against Halliburton. Pass to Turner. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Stolen by Rozier. And here's the fast break. And here's Butler outside. Butler soars in to cap off the break. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats from Miami?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Keeping his head up and staying patient. This is what you love to see from Rozier as a playmaker.
Here's Turner, and he banks in the layup.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Three-pointer Rozier. And again, it's Miami from deep.
From distance, Rozier looking confident.
And here's Siakam for three. Fires in the triple.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Halliburton with a steal. And here comes the break. Throws it up high. Adebayo with the rejection.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
Back to Rozier. Outside Butler. Pass to Highsmith. Kicks it to Hero. Here's Butler. And the layup falls. And the Heat lead by 15.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Halliburton right side. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Pacers trail by 13.
And there is no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Heat.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Terry Rozier.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
And so it's Indiana with it. And he lobs it up. And Siakam with the slam. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Pacers foul. Andrew Nembhard. First personal foul. Second.
That free throw good from Rozier.
And when you look at Rozier, such a fantastic scorer, a gear-shifting, talented guard who continues to improve.
Indiana on offense. They trail by 14. Tries the spin move. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Halliburton against Hero. Back to Turner. Clock at 6. Halliburton outside. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Hero for 3. And again, no good by Miami. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and
the new season is tipped off, Richard, how important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. The guard set is Giddy and White, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Attention fans, now on the court is your host star. Get loud and let them hear it. If you want a t-shirt, you've got to get loud.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
Here's Giddy after Terry Rozier's basket. No dice from the high post.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the foul called on Josh Giddy. That's his first foul. Here's Rozier. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Man, Rozier getting up. Impressive to see someone his size finish with authority.
Here's Giddy. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Pass to Butler. Now Adebayo. Butler feeling it out a bit. Lock at 6. And the layup is good.
An assertive penetrator. Love watching Butler use that athleticism to drive and finish inside.
The 3. The shot, no good. The Heat have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Rozier kicks to Butler. Pass to Highsmith. And they pick up 2.
5 out of 5 to start things off. They certainly seem to be in a good rhythm.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Here's Highsmith. 12 points his last outing. Levine against Hero. The 3. Levine, that's good.
And Levine takes a lot of threes for this very reason. Such an effective shooter.
Rozier with the ball. Now defended by Levine. For the 3. Highsmith's shot is good. Highsmith's got 5.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Rozier against Giddy. Front past the arc. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. I asked him what plan he had, if any, for Zach LaVine. He said, my focus is making sure he doesn't get any easy shots. We have to contest every attempt. It's about mitigating the damage, not preventing it. So it looks like he'll settle for just making LaVine work as hard as possible. Guys?
Thanks, David. LaVine, and LaVine throws it down.
One of the best dunkers of this era. LaVine loves to put on a show.
Here's Rozier, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now here's Giddey, pass to White. Back to Giddey. The kick out to Williams. Here's Vucevic, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
You gotta love the confidence that Vooch has in his shot.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Here's Rozier. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Chicago. LaVine with it. Picked up by Hero. Vucevic against Adebayo. Williams for 3. Offensive rebound. Vucevic dishes to White. Ball against Rozier. Goes back up. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Over in the corner, Hero. It's stolen by White. A big-time effort for Terry Rozier, providing a lot of energy for the Miami Heat. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And I've really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. The wingmen, White and LaVine. And it's Ball in at point. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. White's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Chicago. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Shot from the top of the key. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Yeah, Ball knows his team relies on him to get his own shots, too. So he works to find his looks.
Rozier the pass to Hero. Ball with it. Picked up by Rozier. High post Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Here's Highsmith. And Vucevic pulls it down.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
At the line for the Bulls, Lonzo Ball. 2. The play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Chicago making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Pass to White. Williams sets a screen for White. Shoots the three. And again, no good by Chicago. The Heat leading by 4. Outside, Hero. Lets it go from deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Carter finds White. Williams a screen on Hero. White the pass to Williams. Out to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Williams. And the basket is good. Williams has got his second basket.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Chicago trailing here. Williams kicks to Levine. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Takes a three. Tries again. Williams passes to Carter. On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by Adebayo. And here we go. It's Butler. Butler finishing at the other end.
How about the speed there from Butler? Just a knack for knowing where to run in transition.
And it's Rozier missing. Bulls trail by 4. Levine looking around. Back to Williams. Carter outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Hero. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Highsmith's shot is good.
Oh, nice pass by Butler. He can be tricky to defend because he can take the shot or give it up just as easily.
Hero against White inside. Carter on the wing. Bulls moving the ball around. Pushing it up. Here's Adebayo. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
White left side. Carter outside. Pass to Vucevic. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Over Butler. And so it's Miami in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off.
And now an opportunity to check out the old. That'll do it for our show.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Nice game. Great performance by Terry Rozier.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Robinson is out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Jovic in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Just flying up and down the court. 9 straight in transition.
Ball against Richardson. Ball kicks to White. Vucevic a screen on Robinson. White finds Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vuce setting a solid screen that gets things going.
Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Richardson, good.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Ball with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Heat in 5th.
They didn't give away any points at the free throw line, and that makes a head coach's life so much easier.
And so he makes both from the line. Knocks it loose. Bulls trail by 12. Over a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of action. Pass to Smith. And here again, the Heat in transition. Up the court they go. Richardson against Ball. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Miami. Ware's checked in, and Alec Burks subbed in for Josh Richardson. The Bulls also changing it up. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Vucevic. Horton Tucker comes in for Levine, and Josh Giddey subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And again, Chicago, no good. The Heat leading by 12. A shot by Burks, nobody around. Nailed from three-point land. Burks has got his first 3 points of the game. Giddey against Burks. Here's Horton Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Buzelis is checked in for the Bulls. Dosunmu comes in for Kobe White. And he dunks it down.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Miami's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Burks, the pass to Jaquez. Over Buzelis. Jaquez can't hit. Bulls trail by 13. To the paint. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
On its way from Burks for 2. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family. Generation.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Phillips, he's checked in for Chicago. Pass to Christopher. Back to Burks. Kicks it out to Love. 6 to shoot. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Connects from three-point range. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Giddey against Burks. Giddey, no one around him. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Burks' shot is good.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Giddey the pass to Phillips. Back to Giddey. Kuzella sets a screen for Giddey. Offensive rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Dosunmu. And another shot. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Horton Tucker.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And so it's Miami, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So the Bulls 5 right now. Talen Horton-Tucker out there with Smith. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Terry in at the 3 spot. For 3. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Horton-Tucker. Defended by Butler. And it goes down 2 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Heat making a switch here. Highsmith is checked in. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Williams comes in for Horton-Tucker. Zach LaVine's checked in for Terry. And it's Kobe White in for Dosunmu.
And this game has been so smooth for Rozier. He's finding his shots and really taking charge on the floor.
Butler against LaVine. Lets it go. Highsmith grabs the miss.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Giddey against Rozier. Giddey, no good. Miami leading by 18. Rozier looking around. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. LaVine kicks to Vucevic. Here's Giddey. Drills the 3-pointer.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Vucevic, a screen on Rozier. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. LaVine against Hero. LaVine dishes to Vucevic. Chicago needs to get a shot off. Elbow shot. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Basically a Hail Mary, and LaVine got the benefit of the doubt.
Over to the left wing. Adebayo finds Butler. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Giddey. White against Rozier. Kick out to Levine. Here's Giddey. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. And Adebayo throws it down.
Known as a ferocious scorer, Rozier is also solid at knowing when to give it up.
Outside White. And here is Giddey. Back to White. Launches it. Vucevic to the pass to Giddey. On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by Adebayo. Here's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
One reason Levine has been an all-star, Zach can be the playmaker or the scorer.
The Heat leading by 10.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Miami.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Terry Rozier.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Butler goes in, and it's Butler with the jam.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game.
Oh, wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within single digits. Ball hits them both. Here's Rozier. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. It's tipped, and so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there, very close to a turnover.
Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And that one misses.
Team foul.
And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. Chicago calls timeout. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin, even early on. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for our reporter, David.
so many possibilities.
Well, you know, B.A., for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
And the starting group for Chicago. Giddey and White pair to make the backcourt. Williams and Vucevic are inside. And it's Levine in at the 3. And Williams punches it home.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Giddey passes to Levine. It's rebounded by Indiana. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. And they ended up winning it going away.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And the shot goes in.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness. He is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guard.
Now here's White. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Vucevic. It's Giddey on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. The rebound by Nembhard. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He's been working with his assistant coaches, trying to devise a way to contain Zach LaVine. His ability to play well above the rim, coupled with the deep range, makes him a unique challenge to defend. They're going to try to keep him off balance by showing him different looks. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Pass to Mathurin. Halliburton against Giddey. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Turner, a screen on Giddey. Lets it fly. Halliburton, good. Halliburton's got 7 points. The Bulls trail by 3. Here's Giddey. And he goes in for the dunk.
And what balance from Giddey. Able to take the hit and still power through.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Vucevic. And here is Williams. Back to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
No higher percentage shot than that, guys. You love seeing Vucevic finish at the rim like that. Excellent aggressiveness there.
Halliburton against Giddey. Turner passes to Halliburton. Lets Lets the three fly. Drills it from deep. 10 points for him.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Here's Giddey. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Mathurin with the ball. He's picked up by Levine. Turner passes to Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. 5 to shoot. Misses the three. The Bulls have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. On the wing, Levine. The three-pointer off the mark. Indiana has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Mathurin finds Turner. Pure from three-point range. Turner's got 5 now.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Levine passes to Williams. Mathurin against Levine. Shoots over Mathurin. And again, Chicago, no good. Indiana leading by 4. Back to Halliburton. Wide open. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like seeing Giddey challenge defenses like this, making them compromise in the process.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Inside. Here's Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. To the inside. And stolen by Williams. Back to Levine. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Indiana ahead. They're up. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Levine and Williams are the 2 forwards. Giddey and White pair to make the backcourt. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Ryan?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Vucevic, a screen on Mathurin. White finds Vucevic. Now here's Giddey. Back to White. Clock at 2. Shoots over Mathurin. White can't hit. Indiana has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And Indiana misses again.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Levine. In close. Levine puts it up and in. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
And it's good for 2.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Halliburton misses.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Here's Levine. Oh, Levine fighting through contact.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Siakam draws the double. Pass to Halliburton. Siakam the screen. The shot. It's deflected. Here's Giddey. And there's the drive. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Once Giddey saw his opening, he took advantage. I mean, defenders just could not keep up.
Mathurin passes to Siakam. Stolen by Giddey. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Vucevic with it. Turner covering. And here's Levine. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
You know, it's not just a three-point shot for Levine. He's got a lot of bounce, and that helps him get to the hoop, too.
A minute 15 left in the second quarter. Halliburton against Giddey. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam to stop the run. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. White looking it over. Giddey. And he converts the layup. Giddey's got 4 points this quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
Giddey against Halliburton. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. The Bulls making a switch here. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Halliburton against Ball. Shot is up. Halliburton, good. Halliburton's got 17 points.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
The 3 from Ball. On target from range. And the Bulls lead by 9.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
And Ball throws it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Siakam for 3. Sinks the tray. Siakam's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And so it's Chicago, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More 2K action in just a moment.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
All right, fellas. Thanks for tuning in.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got T.J. McConnell. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Toppin. Then it's Shepard, and it's Wiseman in at the center position, filling out the middle. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Here we go, one-on-one. White can't hit. And stolen by Williams. Right side White. Ooh, poked away. Now the Pacers on the move. Right wing. Smith with a screen on Toppin. Here's White. Here he goes. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. White's got his second bucket of the night.
Beautiful reverse, using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Up top, Wiseman. Stolen by Carter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to White. Pick by Smith. To the paint. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
That's a great pick and roll. Smith ending up with the hoop.
McConnell outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
DeSumo outside. Pass to Carter. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Bulls lead by 13. Toppin passes to Wiseman. Nesmith on the wing. Back to McConnell. And there's the foul. It's on Ayo DeSumo. That's his first foul. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Bryant, he's checked in for Wiseman. Walker comes in for Toppin. Matherin's checked in for Shepard. And it's Jackson in for McConnell. And it's Matherin missing. Chicago leading by 13. Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Matherin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Matherin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
Bryant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Walker. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Walker's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
DeSumo outside. Here's Duarte, defended by Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. For the break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. Indiana, number 1.
It was a joy to watch these guys play. Constant ball movement and player movement. Defenses were worn out by the end of games.
A big group substitution here for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bryant. Siakam comes in for Walker. Nembhard, he's checked in for Nesmith. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for Jackson.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
Here's Duarte. Oh, a rim-rattling two. And it jammed.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Outside White. DeSumo outside. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A line change here for Chicago. Pacers trail by 13. Here's Turner. Pass to Siakam. And rebounded by Zach LaVine.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, they're looking to battle back. That's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And the power finish by Vucevic.
Great teamwork on that drive. punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
7 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Ball left side. And so it's Chicago liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They put in work down low. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Talon Horton-Tucker is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Smith in at the 4. Halliburton against Giddey. And a missed layup.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And here's Siakam for 3. Chicago with a rebound. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Halliburton against Giddey. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Five to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. Shot's good by Mathurin.
And you got to be right up on Mathurin, especially when he's roaming around the mid-range.
Mathurin brings the double team. It's off his foot. The official saying it was kicked. Ball, he's checked in for Chicago.
Number 2, Lonzo Ball.
And Chicago has possession. 11-point game. Here's LaVine. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Shot's good by Mathurin.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Ball. Lays it up and banks it in.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth.
Down on the scoreboard, you can actually see they're starting to press a little bit, particularly from deep.
Pass to Vucevic, and the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's LaVine. Jacks up a 3. Ooh, the soft touch of LaVine, knocking down the 3.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. LaVine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Halliburton with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Siakam outside. Shot clock at 5. LaVine with a steal. Ball right side. Picked by Vucevic. Ball passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
You know, one of the things that really impresses me about Ball is how good he is at setting up his man so he can make the pass that he wants to.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. 13-point lead. Smith passes to Giddey. Smith right side. Spins. Outside LaVine. 4 on the clock. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Well, you know, this is the thing. When LaVine's in rhythm, the shooting motion looks pure and effortless.
Halliburton, a screen on Smith. Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bulls.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Josh Giddey.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Another miss by Halliburton.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Williams passes to Vucevic. Levine feeling it out a bit. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Bulls lead by 20.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
He's feeling it. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill.
With us. So here's Miami's starting group. The guard set is Rozier and Hero. Then it's Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. And for Indiana, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. And it's Halliburton in at the 1 spot. So Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization, is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years. Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
Butler kicks to Rozier. Adebayo down low, covered by Siakam. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, how about the physicality of Adebayo? He is tough to handle. That close to the basket.
Mathurin with a screen on Rozier. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Mathurin against Butler. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
Rozier against Halliburton. Rozier looking around. Top of the key, Hero. Shot clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup. And as a coach, Stan, what's something you try to establish at this stage?
I think there's 2 things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way. Everything, from the way we practice, to the way we prepare for games, to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotation. Who's going to start? Who's going to come off the bench? Which groups work well together? It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. .137 left to play in the first. Highsmith cracks in the tray.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you got to hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
The kick outside to Butler, and the call will go against Benedict Matthews. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
1:03 left in the first quarter. Rozier the pass to Adebayo. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the night.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint. Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Butler finds Rozier. They set the pick. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Mathurin for three. And Indiana, another three.
Well, the size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Rozier against Halliburton. Takes it off the glass. Rozier's got 9 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. Kept alive. A big-time effort for Terry Rozier, providing a lot of energy for the Heat. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Miami.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the four-man position. Siakam a screen on Adebayo. The shot by Turner no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Butler finds Rozier. Back to Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. The rebound by Turner. It's deflected. Pacers trail by 13. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And a wide open look for Hero. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists tonight. Siakam, a screen on Rozier. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Six on the shot clock. 9 feet out. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Richardson, he's checked in for Miami.
Number 0. Josh Richardson.
The Heat leading by 16. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. With the drive. Outside, Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. No good with the triple. Pacers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. To the middle. It's stolen by Adebayo. Hero from long range. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
The Heat have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Back to Adebayo. Here's Highsmith. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
That one falls. Turner's got his first points of the night.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
To the left wing. Here's Adebayo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Adebayo's got 6 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, we're used to the stretch big men these days, Stan. That's not Bam Adebayo's game, though. How is he still effective?
Well, Kevin, Bam is a highly skilled big in his own right. He just doesn't have the three-point shot, but he's got the ball handling, he's got the passing, and he's got the mid-range jumper, and he puts those things together into a very effective package.
Yeah, he has a good handle, doesn't he?
He's got a great handle.
The Pacers making a change here. Toppin's checked in. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Miami. Robinson comes in for Josh Richardson. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Nembhard's shot is good.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Hero against Halliburton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And at this point, Tyler Hero's used to hearing his name in just about every trade rumor that comes along, Stan. I would assume that's got to be a little disconcerting for a player.
It probably is, Kevin, but give him a lot of credit. It never seems to bother him, at least in terms of affecting his play on the floor. He still puts up big numbers. He plays with great confidence. Tyler Hero's an outstanding offensive player.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Hero against McConnell. Tries the spin move. Jaquez right side. Just 5 on the clock. Love with the screen on Toppin. Here's Jaquez. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Heat lead by 20.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Here's Mathurin. And so it's the Miami Heat controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV, you know, it jumps out at you. But the players on the...
Changing focus now to that first half, a brutal game so far for the Pacers.
They have to lock it down defensively.
Thanks for spending half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Terry Rozier.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
Well, when you have a guy that spreads it around like that, it confuses the defense. Who do you guard?
They've got Walker. Aaron Nesmith is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Toppin in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Outside, Robinson. Kicks it out to Love. Jaquez sets a screen for Love. To the inside. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Well, he is a gifted attacker. When Jaquez Jr. gets this kind of opening, you know what happens next.
And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster's different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Here's Richardson. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
And it's Mathurin missing. The Heat leading by 15. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Unloads. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Love.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
Man, Rozier getting up. Impressive to see someone his size finish with authority.
And he comes up with the deuce. Mathurin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Butler in the corner. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Ware. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Got that bucket in no time at all. Siakam's got 5.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Butler with the ball. Here's Ware. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Heat lead by 15. Down low, here's Love, and the dunk by Love.
Although Love plays with a lot of finesse, I love seeing him throw it down like that, showing how he can still elevate with the best of them.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Rozier into the lane. Love, no luck. The Pacers have gone 7-9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Toppin finds Turner. Mathurin with a screen on Love. Outside Mathurin. Toppin, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Yeah, and Butler pretty scary when he gets out in transition.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 17 and stolen by Love. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Butler that time on the assist by Love. He has 7.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Rozier. Butler in the corner. It's good from long range.
He may not take a lot of threes, but we know Butler is more than capable of knocking them down.
For 3, Siakam. Now Turner. Halliburton for 3. Knocked away. It could go. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
Yeah, that's great decision making and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. The guard set is Rozier and Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 slot.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Indiana making a change here. Mathurin's checked in. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you missed the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
And this is what separates Siakam from other guys his size, the ball handling and that ability to stop and pop.
From downtown, Highsmith's shot is good.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Butler against Mathurin. Spins. Shot clock at 5. Butler, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. And the shot is good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
For Miami, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Heat?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Mathurin with the ball. Butler covering. And so Indiana again turning it over.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Shepard's checked in for the Pacers. Now, here's Butler. He's guarded closely. Inside, Highsmith. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
Such nice work from Butler off the deck.
Halliburton on the wing. Rozier defending. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Butler feeling out of it. The kick out to Rozier. Hero on the wing to the inside. Good ball movement here by Miami. And Butler gets it to go.
Well, great answer there from Jimmy Butler. You don't want to anger him.
Siakam for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Hero's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Highsmith. Rozier with the ball. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Jackson.
Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
With confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. The Pacers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Miami.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Butler.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And Hero the bucket on the assist by Rozier.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And once again off the mark by Indiana. So Rozier will bring it up for the Heat. Hero from long range. Siakam pulls it in.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Rozier with the steal. And there's the drive. From deep, Adebayo. It's rebounded by Indiana. Jacks up a 3. No good. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Oh, David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Greg Anthony.